Wait, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie here all day. So I am bringing you today a knife from Artisan Cutlery. It is a CJRB blade, and as you have seen from a couple that I have, I had one with me for the last 2 days. They're awesome. The Tigress is still one of my favorite knives, like of any knives. It's just one of my favorites. I love it. Here's my don't know what to do with my hands, Ricky Bobby. So I have now sent to me the Lago, and I'm pretty excited. Like normal, they always come well packaged, very well packaged. As a matter of fact, nice tight box. Don't have to worry about it getting dinged up. Comes in a nice little nylon package that you can ship or store. And not only is it a nylon package, but the inside is like fur. It's nice, man. That's just like that one extra step. Now, I have been playing with this thing because it's so smooth. This is a really nice looking knife. This is really nice. Really nice. Well, it is really nice. This is really nice. Now, I'm going to do a 2-part video. Right now, we got a bunch of snow, and the wind is howling like crazy. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll tell you about the blade, then we go outside and use it. So in order to keep the video short, what we're going to do is I'm just going to tell you about the blade now, and then the next video, which might be tomorrow, we're going to take this thing outside and just go through it, right? So, it does have a push-button lock. I went too hard on that one, but bam, there you go. It makes it fun. They say, even in their description, it's kind of like one of those fidget tools, and it kind of is, because snap it open. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Let's see if I can do it a little harder. It's like, try to get it to land perfect. It's really sweet, man. I am absolutely digging this knife. Best part about this is only $50. It was like $67, but right now it's 25% off. I'm gonna put a link to their page, and the fastest way to find this is they have a section just for CJRB. You can go, you'll find it right away. This knife is really nice looking. It has a great shape to it. Now, I'm very picky on design. I like knives that look good. And look at the angles. You have like 4 different angles just in the tip alone. I mean, on the spine alone. It's pretty crazy. You have this up ramp, you have this sweep, you have this hump, and then this drop. And I have to say, as a knife designer, to put all of those into one section, A, it's pretty ballsy because you have to be able to pull it off, but B, it's really freaking creative. So I can appreciate it. I don't know what a Lago is, and I should probably look it up because I don't know if maybe that has something to do with the reason the cutout is the Lago an animal and that's some kind of eye. I don't know. What I can say is instead of just a plain slot, they made it just like this. They gave it all kinds of depth and animation. There's English 101. So there's all kind of animation in there, and it just makes it gives it some body, it gives it some life. And I really like that. I think it's really cool. The choil on there is a working choil. You can fit your entire finger in there. That means you can absolutely choke up on this blade, which is sweet. And that's what we're going to get into now. Gosh, I like that. So you can get it in different color variations. Let me grab my keyboard over here. And I happen to love this color the best. I think this is really sweet. I love the black on black with just enough red to make it kick, but not overdo it. I think that's awesome. Let's see. So, I went too far. So blade length is just about 3.5 inches. It's 3.41 inches. Blade thickness is 2.7 millimeters. So you know you're getting a cutter, just a straight up slicing knife. The blade finish, depending on what you have, you can get the sanded polished, or you can get the black PVD coating, which this is. The blade grind is full flat, and it is so well done. So well. Look at where the grind starts from too. Look at it's actually got like 3 different grinds, 3 different bevel lines right there. Come on, man. That right there is sweet. That's called a complex grind. You got multiple angles doing different things. They did a really nice job on that. So the blade material is AR RPM9. And for those of you who don't know what that is, think about D2, but with better corrosion resistance. So you're going to get all of the action of a D2 blade, which you know my Croco knives I do in D2 because I love D2. But it's going to be very, very well built against rust, especially with this. With the black, forget it, you're not going to rust it. But really, really nice blade steel. The Rockwell is 5961. It is a drop point, which is accurate. I've seen so many knife makers take a knife like this and call it a spear point, but as we know, a spear point must be completely even on both sides, and this is close but not, so they properly called it a drop point. Why? Because they know what the hell they're doing. The overall length is 8 inches, meaning you have one hell of a great handle length. It is over 4.5 inches in the grip. For 2XL hands, you are going to grab this and say, ah, somebody did it right. It is 4.61 inches in the grip. That is awesome. It is G10 in the grip. The clip itself is steel. It is ceramic ball bearing, and it is a button lock, boop, which is just great. So now, if you don't like a flipper, having that beautiful eye there, you can spidey flick it, which I don't do, so I'm surprised that actually worked. Or you can thumb flick it, which I do, so I do. So, which is going to work no matter what. It is lanyard holded and screwed in and wonderful. So now your flipper is lightly jimped, which is perfect because aggressive jimping on a flipper, you're doing this with your hand all the time, that would be uncomfortable. So they actually do a really nice job. Not having the liner lock, I know it's a push button. I know there's a plunger right here. And still, I was reaching for it because you get just so used to it. And it's so nice just having that right there. It makes one-hand operation on this knife an absolute joy and a breeze. If you've never been if you've never looked into this company, well, first of all, look at that Tigress, man. I did a video on that Tigress. That thing is dope. It was sent to me by Choir Boys Outdoors, and I use that thing all the time. It's one of my straight up most lovely carries. I love that knife. This thing is a definite 100% rotation knife. This is nice. I cannot wait to actually do it. Now, another thing, when we talk about different knives, I was looking through their page, and I should probably pull it up. They have this knife. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It got me wet. It was like, it's beautiful. They a couple of them that really, really reached me. One is the Pyrite, which is another same price point. It's on sale from the same price to the same price. It's just a really clean drop point, but that's not the one, man. That is not the one. I'm gonna find it real quick. All right, I was gonna show you one, but I'm gonna actually show you a couple. So if you guys, I'll show you the Tigress. It's one of my favorites, but I gotta show you something. Hold on. So check this out. This is called the Apache, man. This knife is super freaking sexy. Now, you know I'm not a big fan of angular knives, like straight up just angles. But when a knife is angular and done right, oh, I become a fan real quick. And this is one of those knives. I think this thing is super sexy. Another really good option is a small fixed blade, like it's kind of like a Skinner, almost universal type knife. This one right here is called the Hyperlight. It's like a 4-inch blade or 4.25-inch blade with a 4-inch or a little over 4-inch, 4.1/8-inch handle somewhere in there. So it's like a small everyday carry fixie. I'll tell you what, that's a good looking knife. This one right here is called the Archeo. This thing is, I don't know, man. Look at it. It's kind of sexy. It looks like some kind of deviant alien fish. I don't know, man. I really like that. That's cool. This is that just clean looking drop point I was telling you about. This is the Pyrite. I'll tell you, Pyrite is fool's gold. I don't think you'd be fooled with anything with this thing. This just looks like a really sweet little knife right here. It has 2 color options. I want to look at this other one. Oh, so it's a black on black. I think right there, I think that's pretty sexy. If you watch my channel, you know this well. This is the Tigress. I can't find anything not to like about this knife. It is one of my all-time favorites. Love this damn knife. But this is what I wanted to show you right here. This is Slap Yo Mama Fine. If I had my choice, let me tell you something. This thing is gorgeous. They knocked this knife out of the freaking park. I mean, this is beauty personified. And of course, we all have different opinions. But I'll tell you what, man, this knife is absolutely sick. S35VN, it just, everything is right. They have just great lines. Everything flows right from an artist standpoint. Holy crap, this freaking thing is bad. All right, so maybe one day we'll get to these, but let's get back on track. I just wanted to show you what you can expect to find strolling through their website. They have some really good stuff, so follow the link below. Go on and look at their stuff. This one right here, I'm really, really happy about this blade. I think this is going to be fun to play with. It's really, really nice in the hand, and as a matter of fact, it is going in my pocket. Today, even though I like to test them brand new, I might not really be using it. I just want to carry it, put it in my pocket, and feel it. Without anything extra on it, it rides really, really well. This thing is so nice. Your push button here comes out when it's open, and then when it's closed, it's almost flush. So you don't have to worry about anything sticking out. It's just done right, man. They really did this right. So we'll get the use video done as soon as possible. But until then, I mean, you know quality by looking at quality. You could look at my Tigress or, oh man, my other one, and I think it's called the Stinger, and I might be wrong on what it's called. But it's another one with a cool lock. You like pinch these two pieces up here. It's almost like a top plunger lock. It's wild. But it's a great knife. And so you can look at my channel for CJRB and you'll find it. But I have a couple of them, and so far the quality has been phenomenal. So definitely check out this website. Give them a look. Look at that Valor, man. If you go into all products, I think it's on page 3 or something like that. That thing is really, really, really nice. This thing is extremely practical and very cool. I gotta say, this is cool. I just like playing with it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fun. It's a fun knife. Knives, you don't usually use the word fun to describe them, but this is a fun knife. All right, so that's it for this one. Next, we're gonna just take it outside, crank it out. All right, so that's it. Hi, I'm Donnie all day. Until next video, which will be this.